Adam Peters heard all the talk about Terry McLaurin calling him an ageist, and he said, "You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go out and slide a really old guy in Von Miller." Von Miller added to the Commanders' defense.
Well, they didn't give him a long-term deal.
I know he gets a 1-year deal.
They're adding a fossil, though.
They're adding an old dude who hasn't had double-digit sacks since 2018.
Yeah, I mean, they got him for pennies.
I'm sure.
For NFL
Did they say
money.
what the number was?
I think it's 1.5, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sure it has other incentives, too.
Oh, I'm sure. If he gets 10 sacks.
You know what? So the year before, he played in 12 games. He's a limited package guy at this point in his career. He had no sacks. Last year, he had 6. When you look at his overall grade, out of 211 edge rushers, he ranked 15th last year. His
really
overall
good.
grade was 82.4.
That's a PFF grade?
Yes, his pass rush win rate was pretty solid for the limited snaps he played. Played something, I think, like 211.
Right.
Or something.
And I'm sure that Dan Quinn and company, they will be limiting his snaps.
Put him in packages.
At his advanced age. And
I mean, he's been in, how old is he, 36?
36.
Yeah. He had a serious knee injury. I think that was in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he shouldn't have played at all in 23.
Right.
And
because 23,
and then he had the off-the-field issue. He had an off-the-field. He was accused of.
He had a domestic thing.
Yeah. So he had a couple things happen in the last few years. But, I mean, talk about some of the big names that are on this roster, even though some of them are kind of obviously
they're
past their
proven
prime.
guys. They're just proven guys that you can rely on.
But, I mean, Kinlaw, Debo, now Von Miller, Tunsil.
They're getting older. It's an old
it's an old team.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I'm just saying, like the Bobby Wagner.
Team.
I mean, they're just big names.
Isn't it an admission, though, that they needed help on the pass rush? Look, I think it's not going to be a good move for them. If you look at his last 3 years, combined, he has 14 sacks in 37 games.
Yeah, but look at what he did last year.
37 games.
Look at what he did last year.
6 sacks. I get the grade, but I'm looking at the production. In 2021, when he was with the Rams and the Broncos, that I think is his last, what I'd say, pretty good year, which is 9.5 sacks. I mean, they got that from Dante Fowler last year.
He was kind of in his prime then. I mean, that was way before the knee injury.
That's the back end of the prime.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of confidence in this move. If you want to chime in, 800-636-1067, put it up as the Junkies
I think it's
poll
all
of the
crazy.
day. It's brought to you by Surfside Iced Tea and Vodka and Surfside Lemonade and Vodka, the perfect addition to any gathering. Each can's only 100 calories with zero carbonation for easy sipping. You can find Surfside at your local bars and in convenient variety 8-packs at your local liquor stores. Must be 21. Please drink responsibly.
He's an accessory. He's not your prime. He's not your brand new Peter Millar pants or your new Johnny O shirt. He's your belt.
Okay.
He's just your accessory.
I think if you get like 5 to 7 sacks out of him, he's well worth whatever cash outlay.
Get like last year, I think he had 30 pressures or something like that.
But isn't it an admission that they needed something?
Clearly,
they're grasping.
Yeah. I mean, we all knew that.
We
knew that when they bypassed it in the draft. We knew they still needed pass rush help, and they hope that they can squeeze another productive year out of an aging Von Miller.
If they hadn't traded away some of those picks, I mean, they only had 5 picks, right?
Right.
If they had 7 or 8 picks, they would have taken a pass rusher, but I guess they just felt like they didn't see any in the draft they really liked. They clearly thought they needed something.
Mm-hmm.
If they could
go out
get
and got Von Miller,
another 6 in that 6 range, key moments and 30 pressures, we'll take it. We'll take it. Just a little extra little piece that you can add. I don't look at him as some guy that's going to come in here and get double-digit anything.
Did he Photoshop himself in the number 24 uniform?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Is he planning on wearing? Can he even wear 24?
Yes, if he's listed, I think as a linebacker, he can wear 24.
I just don't like that number on a linebacker.
What did he wear?
I kind of like it.
Buffalo?
That's like a cornerback type number.
Number 40.
40 with Buffalo. Yeah.
I actually hate that number on him.
I think it looks pretty cool when it's different. I like different.
It almost makes me queasy looking at it. I just don't like it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Am I the only person that's offended by him wearing like a cornerback type number?
I didn't know that.
Or a running back. It's like a running back
number.
number.
I'm not convinced that he's wearing that number. I get it that he's photoshopping it.
Why is he photoshopping himself?
I don't know. He likes Champ Bailey.
Yeah, I look at that. I think Champ Bailey, he should be backpedaling and covering a wideout. I don't like it.
I didn't even know he photoshopped his face in it. I just thought he just pulled a random picture.
No, I think it's him, and he just photoshopped the Commander's uni on him.
You know what? When you look at it at your phone and it's such a small little thing, I didn't analyze it like that.
I am anti Von Miller wearing 24 with the Commanders.
Why doesn't he wear 40? Who's got 40?
I don't know.
Tyler Owens has 40. Von Miller gets it over Tyler Owens.
I would think.
So maybe he ends up wearing 40.
Maybe
he wants a fresh start, and he wore 24 in high school or college or
possible.
Like
well, it's also his 24th year in the league.
For the record, I like it.
I think that's why.
I think it's different. I like it.
I do not.
Yeah.
Just let it be known on the record. I do not like linebackers wearing cornerback numbers.
I was pleasantly surprised when I woke up that you just add a veteran pass rush. Some of these pass rushers, I'm going to have to do some research, but some of these guys can do some damage, in their later years. Yeah. To be surprised.
I mean, Frankie Louvu is wearing a quarterback number. You have a problem with that?
I'm not the biggest fan of that either.
Oh, okay.
All right, man, I would not have noticed. I just thought he was picking a random picture.
There's
Von Miller's in there.
You know what it is now? There's anarchy with the numbers in the NFL. It's just back to the Wild West. You can basically do whatever. And I don't like it.
Wild West.
All right, let's go to, let me see here. Let's go to Dwayne in Bowie.
Hey, Dwayne.
Hey, good morning, guys.
What's up, Dwayne?
Hey, Jason, yesterday, actually, you might be onto being a psychologist or something. Remember
I think so. I think so, yeah.
You remember the guy that killed his in-laws and all that? And
you mean the former pitcher, Dan Serafini?
Yeah.
No, the guy that killed the parents in Hollywood. Remember the in-laws and put them in the trash can and did all that stuff. I think you were talking about that yesterday.
We were talking about Darren Serafini yesterday, unless I'm mistaken. I know we talked about the former pitcher. But go ahead.
Give him his credit anyway, even if you get it wrong.
Give him his shine.
The guy that we were talking about, he didn't even look like in the courtroom. He offed himself the day before in jail. When they put him in jail, he offed himself. He slit his own wrist. But anyway, it might not be the guy you're talking about, but it was almost the same identical story.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Okay.
Uplifting story to start open on Thursday.
I didn't follow that one. But
the second thing is, why is everybody giving Josh Harris a pass? I mean, I understand if he goes and talks to Adam, he's meddling. I mean, he could just go in and, hey, look, this is one time I'm going to meddle, give the guy what he wants.
I'm not giving him a pass. He bought a freaking football card that nobody cares about for $500,000 just as a goof.
Hold on. Why are you so, why do you care so much about him buying a $500,000 football
because
card?
It's just it was just a PR thing. It just shows me like he throws around $500,000 like you do pennies.
I'm a multi-billionaire. I can buy.
He's just giggling.
Eric, that has nothing to do with the salary cap or anything like that.
We don't have salary cap implicate. We're fine with the salary cap.
Yeah,
a couple $1 million here and there. Honestly, we're fine. They can manipulate it.
I know, but I don't understand why this card thing is a huge hang-up for you.
It is a hang-up for me.
EB, just because you have 1,000 Craig Worthington worthless cards, I have a card that's worth $500,000.
I mean, he's crying about money all the time for the stadium, and he needs the tax credits and everything. No. Isn't he putting a huge chunk of cash into the stadium?
Yeah, more than any other owner
on the planet. Good. I don't care. I am holding him accountable. If they don't sign Terry McLaurin, it's ultimately not on Adam Peters, not on Dan Quinn, not on it. It's on Josh.
All right, so hold on. Finish your thought on Harris real quick.
So here's the thing. EB is correct. EB is absolutely right. This is a saying that goes, your house is on fire and you're busy chasing cockroaches. This is exactly what it is.
Never heard that, but okay.
It's funny.
Well, you've heard it the first time now. You have to handle these little things, and buying a $500 card is distracting. You got a guy that everybody wants.
Just goofing around, partying, right. $500,000 football card. Sign your best player!
Right.
Second best player.
Yeah. But he employed Adam Peters to do this. What?
I know. I'm just frustrated. It's reached a point now where
you're just doing the blame. You're just doing the blame game at anybody that comes around.
No. He's the ultimate blamer. I ultimately will blame him.
Hold on. If they end up
trading,
do
not come to an agreement,
they don't come to an agreement, and they trade Terry McLaurin. You don't blame Adam Peters.
No,
you blame Josh Harris.
Yes.
That's okay. Well, first of all,
ultimately
they are going to come to an agreement with Terry McLaurin eventually. It will happen. He's not going to get traded. He will be playing for the Commanders this upcoming season, and you should be sending Josh Harris bouquets of flowers every week because You had to deal with Dan Snyder for almost 25 years. The worst owner
he doesn't
in
get
all
a
of professional
present.
sports.
He doesn't get a present for just being not Dan Snyder. Because you're not Dan Snyder. You're not Dan Snyder.
But I don't own the team.
Yeah, but there are plenty of other guys that could buy the team.
I didn't rescue the team from the depths of
There
hell.
are plenty
like Josh
of others.
Harris
If he
did.
wanted to sell today, there'd be plenty of other guys lining up to buy it.
You know, everyone.
Don't call Byron Allen. He's nice to own a team.
Byron Allen.
Yeah.
Who's Byron Allen?
I'm just throwing out
He
a
was in the
random
mix.
name.
I don't know
Yeah.
if his pocket
thought
was
you
deep
were
enough.
the Greek guy that you like.
Wow.
Or
I thought
somebody
you were talking
liked.
about Brian Davis.
Yeah, Brian Davis.
No, I was not talking about Brian
you weren't
Davis.
thinking of Brian.
I don't understand.
He has
this.
the money to buy it.
I don't understand this. Everyone was lamenting the fact that Ron Rivera can't put together a roster. This
That's true,
this
too.
organization needs a real GM.
Yeah.
Finally, a real GM's in place and is doing his job, and everyone's freaking out.
We'll see if he's doing. I'll tell you if he's doing his job.
It's the emotions coming in with the
I'll tell you if he's doing his
possibility
job.
of Terry McLaurin sitting out.
If he fumbles the McLaurin bag, he didn't do his job. Because you got to find a way to just get it done. Terry's a reasonable guy. And I think they will get it done.
Well,
but if they don't,
you're assuming he's reasonable.
yes, I am.
He could be asking for something very unreasonable.
I think he's pretty reasonable.
Yeah,
I have a pretty good.
That's the thing. We just
body
don't
of
know the
evidence.
numbers. We
I
wish
don't
we
know
knew the
evidence,
numbers.
but I have a pretty good body of evidence based on his character that he's probably being fairly reasonable.
I know we're going to talk about it coming up at 7:00, but maybe the team is coming from the perspective of all the coaches and scouts and front office executives that didn't put him in the top 10 receivers.
I'm
No,
sure they're using
no.
whatever they can against him.
There's no way that Adam Peters and his group are using a goofy
I'm not saying that they're
survey
no.
as part of their negotiations with Terry McLaurin.
I
I
understand
wouldn't be surprised
that,
if they threw it in his
but
face.
I'm saying that they're coming from that perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, just getting back to the Von Miller deal, just did a quick search. So he is older, but man, some of these older pass rushers, now these are the elite, but I think Von Miller goes up there in the elite. Reggie
I mean,
White
didn't he go
age
in the Hall-
37 at 16 sacks. Chris Dolman at 37 at 15. Kevin Green at 36 at 15. At 37 he had 12.
Yeah.
Chris Dolman had another 12 at 36. Julius Peppers had 11 at 37. Reggie White had 11 at 36. Bruce Smith had 10.
The problem is
At
he hasn't done
37.
it in recent years.
He's had injuries, but last year he had 6 in limited time.
In 37 games, he's got 14.
I know, but he even said he shouldn't even have played in 23 because
But
he was
that's
so
over
injured.
the course of 3 seasons.
But look at the most recent year, which is most
I'll
telling.
take the under and I'll give you 8.5.
Under on what?
Under
I
8.5 sacks.
Oh, I wouldn't bet that.
Okay, well then why are
But
you
his
bringing
win
up
rate
double
might
digit
be
sacks?
decent. Because it just depends on snaps. But I'm just saying he could still be a productive player at an older age, even as a role player.
Look,
That's all.
they gave him $1 million.
Right.
Yeah, I know. They gave him nothing.
They gave him nothing.
It's
It's a flyer.
absolute.
I figured,
flyer
you know what?
on
If they get 2 sacks in a big division game and they win the game,
It's paid off.
It's paid off.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a bonus.
He doesn't have to have 10 or 12 sacks because he's not going to.
I'm just pointing out. Of course, I don't think he will. I'm just saying that guys can be productive in their later years at that position.
Sure.
Yeah. And I think it was telling that he had a bounce back year last year.
You're welcome to call us on an open line Thursday, 800-636-1067. What is your reaction to Von Miller being the latest addition to the Washington Commanders? We'll take your calls at 800-636-1067.